Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Doris Ojage, I'm a sonographer currently practicing in the UK, but originally from Cameroon. So on the channel, I help share information that will basically kickstart your life if you're moving to the UK sometime soon to also work here for work as a sonographer or as a radiographer. So you basically have to do that. Just get to this channel and watch everything and you'll be fine. So today I wanted to talk about how to get accommodation. Now, I know that there are tons of videos out there about spare room, right move, Zoopla, and things like that. And then they tell you, your price range. But I'm telling you the fact on ground, right? Now, like after you have done all that due diligence, okay, you know the websites to use. Yes, they use website, right move, they use open rent, they use Zoopla and spare room. Good, these are good sites. All right, very, very good sites. We appreciate them and these are facts, right? We are happy that these sites exist. Now, what I want to go ahead and share in this video is like the evidence, like the actuality on ground, right? Because when you go on the spare room now, like just go on spare room now, you see spare room or right move. You check, you will see rooms. There's a filter, you can filter what you want according to your price range that you have in mind. So according to your probably if you had a job or you have your prospective job, you should know the prospective salary, right? And then you know how much you can earn and then how much you can put on your rent. That will be for another video that will help you budget and everything. Another video. For this video now, I want to tell you that my reality that I faced when I came here. After I've done all the due diligence, I've gone through the rooms. I'm ready with my budget. I was ready with what was going to happen, what I should expect and what I should not expect. Right now, like when I came to this country, my work gave me a 1 week hotel stay. And that 1 week hotel stay, the amounts that they paid, right, that was my receipt, was equivalent to 1 month stay in a spare room in a shared accommodation. Right? Yes, I could pay that now. I'll still have money for breakfast. I'll still have money to eat for 1 month. Yes. Yes, so that it was expensive that way, right? Because it was 1 week and breakfast, so I had unlimited breakfast. So that was good. It was really good for their part. You know, when you're coming somewhere new, you don't know where you're going. It's good that at least you go have somewhere to live, and then you have food to eat, at least breakfast. So that was very good for them. I appreciate them. But if I was on the welcome body, right? If I was my welcome body, I would have paid for a spare room for 1 month. That would have given me adequate time to get an accommodation. Now let's go to adequate time. You cannot get a house in this place in 1 week as somebody who is new to Europe. If you are first time traveling abroad, I don't know anybody. To get a house in one room is difficult. In 1 week, it's difficult. It's very difficult because in that 1 week you're thinking about locating how to use the bus, the transport system. The public transport system is not. On a guy, not your friend. It's your friend one, two, three times. It's your friend, but once you get there, it's difficult. It's like it's a whole new. You know when you're just being removed and then dropped in the middle of the ocean, like swim. You can swim, it's okay, what you are taking a swimming class and everything. You can swim, nobody's arguing that. But it's really difficult because there's a lot of changes. I remember the first time I went to get my BRP, I had to go to Google Maps. I want to go to Google Maps. I've been using Google Maps before, but just some kind of side project, some kind of fun thing. But it's a big deal. So you have to navigate that, learn how to use Google Maps properly, learn how to use the public transport system, the bus, and all the different bus stops and the or whatever, and then underground, then overground, and then national rail. My God, it's a lot for 1 week for somebody who have never traveled out of the country before. It's a lot. So that 1 week was a short time. So if you're coming in, it's good that you can advise if this is what happens to you and your work is booking you a hotel for 1 week, advise that they instead get you a shared accommodation because you have the same bed and the bathroom and kitchen to use. That one is even better. I have kitchen to use. And normally when you come in, You definitely bring your food stuff that you can. And this way is even cheaper for you because you can make your own meals, right? Yeah, as opposed to that hotel. So if I knew this, I would have advised my onboarding team that no, I prefer this to this because they asked me, oh, no, like, they did not ask me, but how will I advise them without this information? So now I'm telling you, I make sure if this happens to you, advise your onboarding team that no, instead of a hotel, they should get you a shared accommodation because for the same price for 1 week, they'll get you for 1 month. And that timeline is very important. That 1 month is very important. Because when I was there for that 1 week, I had to extend my stay in that hotel because I could not get a place inside that 1 week. Because that one is not aside, that time is different. Oh. Now you are not going to spare room. You get to spare room, you see a place very well that is within your budget. Good. Now you need to get that place. That the landlord needs you to pay a deposit with a UK debit card that you don't have, right? And which you cannot have without an address that you need to get from the bank from your landlord. You see the circle here. So I played that catching that catch my tail, right, for 1 week, and I could not go around it. Like I know people told me that I did the quickest turnover in that they have known so far because you know like one of the half week I was able to get a place because it was not easy. There were so many rotations like running around. So to get the bank account, you need an address, right? To get an address, you need to pay with a UK debit card. Now this is where I go to now to the next point I want to make is never think that you are alone. When you move here, you know that you're coming out of your country for the first time, you're traveling for the first time. Never think that you're alone. You're never alone. Because when I was leaving, I knew that I was alone. Like truly, I don't know anybody in the UK. I've never been to the UK before. There's no family member that I know in the UK. There's no family member. But when I got here, I reached out to church, to friends of friends, and I was able to get help. Like during I had to extend my stay in the hotel and it got expensive for me. You know, when corporate has paid for your hotel, they don't explain. You know the kind of hotel that corporate has paid for. So you know I didn't want to pay for that hotel now. So it got difficult on me. So I had to reach out to a Christian brother who reached out to a Christian sister. And the Christian sister reached out to her own friend and I was able to get accommodation that I stayed with that person like for 3 days, 3 nights before I moved into my accommodation. And this person that I met that I went to stay with them, right? That's a friend of my Christian sister. She was able to help me and use her debit card to pay for me, right? So I gave her cash and she paid for me. So never think that you are alone and you cannot get help. You can always get help as long as you can talk. Ask somebody. Somebody knows somebody. When you can go to your church, oh, go to your church. Don't come and claim over Sabi and you die somewhere. I'm telling you. You know what? The number of times I got lost on the ground, you don't believe. I was going to visit a friend at Kacham, and I lost. I lost the time frame where I was supposed to get out of the bus. So the bus was stopping slowly, and it was saying Kacham, Kacham. We're soon the bus stopping at Kacham, and I'm like, okay, it's for Kacham now. Meanwhile, I was sitting at the rear end of the bus. So when the bus stopped, the portion of the bus that was on the platform for me to get out, I could not see the platform from where I was sitting. So the bus now just continued and moved on. Me, I was thinking that it was getting slow to stop. Meanwhile, I stopped waiting on this moving on. That stop. I had to stop on the other side of Gallium before they came down and picked me up there. So just need to ask and read. There are always signs everywhere. So let me rephrase what I'm telling you in this video. These are the realities on ground in renting the UK as a first-time traveler, as a first time in the UK. Number one, if you can pitch in that you get a spare room instead of a hotel, that will be better for you because that will give you a longer period to get your own permanent accommodation. Number two, make sure you reach out to friends and family, friends of friends of friends of friends. Don't come and be doing over sabi and alone here. No, don't come and do it though. Reach out to people. People are willing to help. I'm telling you, as long as you're open and you ask for help, you get the people that are willing to help you. Because I got help from people that I never even know. I don't even know. I just leverage friends of friends of friends. And I got enough and adequate help that I'm like super grateful for. Like I wouldn't have survived without these people. And when you're coming, always make sure that you have enough cash at hand. Because in that much as a company will tell about relocation budgets or things like that, that budget cannot get to you without a bank account. and that bank account cannot get to you without an address. So it's a circle that you need to get in and jump in at some point in time. So make sure you also have cash at hand that you can pay your house rent at least 2 months, right? So that one is only for house rent. So don't forget cash for running around and oyster card and public transport. So always have cash at hand. Now the last thing is be open, ask people, be nice, be polite. I don't know, be yourself. If you're able to navigate through to get an international job from your country and you're traveling out for your job, it means that you should be able to navigate and talk to people and be polite and introduce yourself and move into halls and let people know who you are, right? So don't let go of that. Just be there, and also remember that whatever country you're coming from, whatever states or wherever you're coming from, you are intellectual of that part, right? That's one thing I love about traveling that I've so much enjoyed. You will become an expert in that place. Like right now, I'm an expert in Cameroon, in my church, in my congregation, in my home where I live with my other people. I am an expert in Cameroon. So also enjoy that. That's a good part. So I think if you have this in mind, with all the other information that you receive of other videos, these are the practical things on ground that you will meet. So if you have any question or whatever, leave a comment down there and I'll explain further, or I'll link you to another video that I've already explained that already, or if not, I'll make a video about it. Right? So thank you. Subscribe, like, share, and enjoy the journey. Welcome to the UK. I'll see you soon.